The tariff war continues after China announced that they would raise the tariff on U.S. goods to 125%, rivaling the 145% tariff that the U.S. has on China goods, China imports. No relief there. We're seeing shorter-term yields in the U.S. move down about 2.7 basis points for the 2-year. The 10-year is up 1.5 basis points, so a steeper yield curve. Doesn't help things like mortgages for people, but the administration will talk about how lower rates are good. The U.S. stock indices are trading a bit lower, just modestly lower, actually. And Nasdaq's trading above and below unchanged. Let's talk about the technicals that are driving the three major currency pairs: the euro versus U.S. dollar, dollar versus yen, sterling versus U.S. dollar. So let's get started. The euro versus U.S. dollar is up 1.36%. That's the U.S. dollar lower in trading and in moving to the upside. The price moved above a key level here near the 1.1271 level. This high came in at 1.1275. 61.8% retracement on the move down from the high price going back to 2021 to the beginning of 2021 to the low price reached in 2022 came in at 1.1271. So both those levels were broken, and we saw increased momentum to the upside. Now that momentum has now taken the price to a swing area that I've outlined here, defined by a low right here. Then we move below that low and use this area as resistance through here before moving to the downside. That area comes between 1.1482 and 1.15158. The high price today reached 1.1473. So just a bit short of the low of that swing area. We're going to need to get above that level to increase the bullish bias. But as you can see, the price has rotated back down. We're currently trading at 1.1350. And between now what is a support against this 61.8 retracement and this old high right here, and this swing area up here, as you can see, there's lots of ups and downs going around in between those two levels, right, going back in time. So not a lot to grasp onto there. We're running away from moving averages. We're running away from technical levels in trading this week in the euro versus U.S. dollar. Big move to the upside. We recall last week the price did bottom against the 200-day moving average. That was a key hold right there, and look what happened since then. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next, and we'll look at the 4-hour chart to start off with. And as you can see, we've moved lower in trading here today. The low price that we saw in trading yesterday stalled against the low price that we saw earlier this week. Again, this is a 4-hour chart, so these dashed lines represent the trading this week. Up until the break today, the price had been in this box right here. So we needed a break, and we got the break, and we moved sharply to the downside. As a result of that move to the downside came down to a low swing area. I'll bring this in right here and go forward here, and you can see that the swing area was defined by a number of different swing lows ahead of the extreme price that we saw in 2024 right through here. The swing area, I should say, comes over right here, here, and here. This is the first swing area before another level down through here. But this swing area comes between 141.64 and 141.94. The low price in the yen reached 142.08. So got within sniffing distance of that, the high of that, but similar to what we saw in the euro versus US dollar. And we are finding some support buyers against that level. Like the euro versus US dollar, we're in between areas where there's a support down here and resistance up here, where we it's anyone's guess right here, but the U.S. dollar certainly is lower in trading this week and today. But the dollar versus yen did move, have its shares of ups and downs, but making the break to the downside now. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus U.S. dollar. This currency pair has been a little bit more contained versus the euro versus U.S. dollar, whereas the euro versus U.S. dollar is stretching to new highs going back a while. The sterling versus U.S. dollar still hasn't reached the high price that we saw in trading last week. That high came near the 1.3200 level. And you can see we're currently trading at 130.86. However, the price did move above in this swing area through here that I'd earmarked as a a level of importance. That area comes between 130.44 and 130.58. As long as the price can remain above that level, then the bias remains more to the upside. So pay attention to this level and trade here today. It'll be your barometer for bullish above, bearish below in the short term. If we do move below it, we're going to have a support at this old high from the month of April or March. So be aware of that. But the buyers are more control in the sterling versus US dollar too. My name is Greg Mikulowski with this tactical look at 3 of the major currency pairs to kickstart your trading day. Good fortune with your trading. Bye bye now.